Hey everyone, welcome back to IT Tutorials Tips Pro. Today, we're diving headfirst into the deep end, exploring the mysterious, often misunderstood realm of the dark web. Think of the dark web like a power tool, incredibly useful in the right hands, potentially dangerous if misused. So buckle up, grab your metaphorical flashlights, and let's unravel the secrets of the dark web together. Benefits and very real risks. Information and double-check everything. Alright folks, you've got your VPN fired up, Tor Browser installed, a healthy dose of digital paranoia coursing through your veins. Let's take the plunge and journey into the heart of the dark web. Remember that analogy of a speakeasy? Well, to get into this digital one, you need the right address, and those addresses on the dark web are a bit different. They're not your usual .com or .org. Oh no. We're talking about .onion addresses. Long, jumbled strings of letters and numbers that look like they were typed by a cat walking across a keyboard. These onion sites are hosted on the Tor network, hidden from the prying eyes of regular search engines. Now, you might be wondering, how the heck do I find these onion addresses? Well, it's not as simple as Googling best dark web marketplaces. That's a surefire way to attract unwanted attention. Instead, you'll need to rely on directories and link lists, often found on forums or paste sites. One popular option is the hidden wiki, kind of like a dark web version of Wikipedia, with links to various onion sites. But remember, even these directories can be risky, so always double-check links and proceed with caution. Once you've got your .onion address, type it into the address bar of Tor Browser, hit enter, and hold your breath. Loading times on the dark web can be, let's just say, leisurely. But hey, anonymity takes time, right? Now, you might be underwhelmed when the site finally loads. Just remember, every click is a step into the unknown. Be mindful of where you go, what you click on, and who you interact with. Alright, we've ventured deep into the digital underbelly, explored the shadowy alleys of the dark web, and hopefully you've heeded my warnings about digital safety. But before we wrap up this expedition, let's talk about some common traps even seasoned explorers can fall into, and some extra tips to keep you one step ahead of the digital boogeyman. First up, let's talk about phishing. Just like on the regular internet, phishing scams are rampant on the dark web. We're talking about fake websites designed to mimic legitimate ones, aiming to steal your login credentials, credit card info, or anything else they can get their grubby digital mitts on. Always double, triple check the URL of any site you visit, especially if it involves logging in or financial transactions. And speaking of transactions, cryptocurrency is king on the dark web. Bitcoin, Monero, Zcash. These decentralized currencies offer a degree of anonymity, making them the preferred payment method for, shall we say, discrete purchases. But even crypto isn't foolproof. Be wary of scams, use reputable exchanges, and never ever use your real-life identity when dealing with cryptocurrency. Remember, anonymity is your shield in this digital arena. Now, let's talk about honeypots. These are like the digital equivalent of a Venus flytrap, enticing websites or forums set up by law enforcement or security researchers to catch unsuspecting visitors. They might offer illegal downloads, stolen data, or other illicit goodies, but it's all a ruse to track your activity and potentially identify you. The rule of thumb here is simple. If it seems too good to be true, it probably is. Stick to established sites, be wary of anything offering easy money or access to illegal content, and remember, curiosity killed the cat, especially on the dark web. Another crucial tip: compartmentalize your dark web activity. Think of it like a separate, isolated bunker in your digital fortress. Don't use the same browser, device, or even Wi-Fi network for your regular browsing and dark web activities. Keep your digital identity separate, and always assume that anything you do on the dark web could potentially be compromised. Alright, intrepid explorers, we've journeyed through the digital underbelly, navigated the labyrinthine corridors of the dark web, and hopefully emerged a little wiser, a little more cautious, and a whole lot more aware of the hidden corners of the internet. Let's recap the essentials before we shut down the VPN and return to the surface web. First and foremost, a VPN is your digital cloak and dagger, masking your IP address and encrypting your connection. Tor Browser is your trusty steed, guiding you through the hidden pathways of the dark web. Treat your digital identity like a precious artifact, guarding it with vigilance and never revealing it to the wrong entities. Remember, the dark web is a tool, and like any tool, it can be used for good or evil. It's a place where whistleblowers can expose corruption, journalists can protect their sources, and individuals living under oppressive regimes can find a voice. But it's also a haven for criminal activity, a marketplace for illicit goods, and a breeding ground for scams and malware. Navigating this digital landscape requires caution, awareness, and a healthy dose of skepticism. If you choose to explore the dark web, do so responsibly, ethically, and always within the boundaries of the law. So there you have it, folks. A crash course in navigating the wild world of the dark web. Remember, knowledge is power, and understanding how to explore these hidden corners safely is crucial in today's digital age. If you found this deep dive helpful, hit that like button harder than a crypto miner finding a new block. And don't forget to subscribe and ring the notification bell so you don't miss out on future tech adventures. Until next time, stay curious, stay safe, and keep exploring the ever-evolving world of technology.